Hey, how's it going? It's your mystical tarot Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless money reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop in and see what's happening in your money. So, starting off, I was getting a sense that you're walking into new beginnings, and there's going to be a little bit of retrospection from the past due to some things that you've lost through your financial journey, I'm sensing. So we're getting a little bit of that, okay? And I also was getting a sense that despite some of the burdens that you've had to walk away from or things that you've perhaps lost, I'm getting a sense that you've lost some material aspects of your life that you wish to return to or perhaps retrieve once more. So you've been doing a lot of reflection on that, I'm getting. And yeah, you're just moving forward, okay? I was getting a sense of that, yeah. And I also got a little bit of like Page of Cups vibes earlier too, and a little bit of Magician. So you are kind of going in the sense of like, I'm getting like wanderlust, a sense of like being very creative, very dreamy, very sensitive about how you feel about your financial abundance, right? And then we also get a bit of like that Magician, you're being very creative, inspired, and you are manifesting at this time in terms of trying to achieve financial independence, financial security, and financial abundance. Yeah. 3, 4, and 5 might be of significance here as well. So that's what we have here on the dice here. And then you have a little bit of like, getting a sense of like Fehu, which is really about you stepping into this new beginning of prosperity, material gain, abundance. You're being very ambitious about how you are succeeding. Fehu also represents earned income, so you are going to be stepping into that vibe of gaining more abundance as we traverse forward, as you traverse forward. And I'm getting maybe that's in like 3, 4, 5 months or so. That might be of significance, right? Maybe 3 to 4 or 5 weeks or days even. Maybe it might just be that you're coming up on some sort of performance review. You're going to be gaining a bonus or some sort of raise or just an extra income coming in, it seems like, due to your level of success and ambition because of your hard work. I'm getting that as well. And you also have this like AWAS vibes. You've been very loyal, okay? Very full of teamwork and cooperation throughout your relationships and bonds. And people see you in this very trustworthy way at this time, especially in work, I'm sensing, okay? And if you're not working at this time, perhaps some of you who aren't at work are just really progressing forward in terms of how you are moving. I'm getting like maneuvering, the word maneuvering for some reason. People really like how you maneuver through relationships and bonds. You come across as very loyal. A strong sense of loyalty is really coming across there with Awaz. And then lastly here with the rune you have Sowilo, and that's really you coming into success, okay? You have the sun energy with that joy and clarity, that outcome, vitality, happiness, right? It's being illuminated because of your confidence, because of the energy. I'm getting the sense that you're exuberating the sense of energy that people are feeling and sensing in your environment, which is why people are really gaining or grasping a strong bond with you, which is really solidifying their relationships, which is then bringing in more abundance for your future. I'm also getting a sense that many of you are networking, okay, at this time, and that has allowed you to step into new opportunities, which has allowed you to manifest and have more material gain and prosperity coming in for you. So that's really beautiful to see. Okay, you also have the 5 of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the 2 of clubs. So with that 5 of clubs energy, definitely getting a sense of a little bit of competition and grief in the past energies there, okay? And that just might just be you competing with yourself or just competing with certain environments around you that just were not, I'm getting like adversity for some reason. You've really had to overcome adversity in your path, which has allowed you to really be resilient with your financial endeavors, with your financial manifestation. And you also have that Ace of Hearts because you have that sense of new friendships, relationships, romance. You're romanticizing the life you wish to have, right? Especially with whatever money that you've acquired thus far, you're really almost like I'm getting a strong sense that no matter what you have, okay, even if it's a little bit, or even if it's a lot, or even just enough, you are romanticizing it and appreciating. I'm getting a sense of gratitude and just a strong level of connection with your material gain because of the hard work you've put in to acquire it. I'm getting that. May might be of significance, so either this year or the next year, you might be coming into more financial abundance, right? There's a news of a birth or new business opportunity in May, it would seem, and that might just be due to a lot of your hard work there as well. Okay, you're also stepping into new beginnings. I was just saying that at the beginning of the reading. You are definitely stepping into new beginnings, and I'm getting a strong sense of that. Okay, and then there's a marriage. So perhaps you are getting married. You might have a birth coming in soon for some of you who that might resonate, and it might be in May, or your birthday, or something very significant might be happening in May, and that might very well be when you're stepping into this new beginning. Okay. Your relationship is playing a strong part in your financial abundance, it would seem. There's a lot of marriages taking place, either romantically or in business. So I'm getting a strong sense of partnership here, okay? Whether it's in a relationship or even in business, because of this strong partnership in the sense of business, you're really coming into that material gain, that abundance, that wealth, okay? That earned income, that fehu that we mentioned earlier, was manifesting and bringing. And it's going to be changing your life. Something in May, August, June, July, September. I'm getting like the middle of the year vibes here, okay? And then you're also coming into that Two of Clubs vibe at the ending there. So you're going to be doing a lot of planning and preparation financially for the success to really come into fruition. And we're getting a strong sense of that in the middle towards end of the year. Right, in the time of this reading, we are in August, so you very well might be hearing about good news and fortune coming in the months ahead, okay? Or perhaps you found out in May and then it will be rewarded in some time during August, perhaps, okay? Or even in the following year, which is really nice to see. You have a lot of great steps forward, great steps in terms of preparation occurring for you. So I'm very happy to hear that from the universe. It's just really good news. It's making me feel a good sense of like, almost like, you have that like butterfly vibe. I'm getting that for you because you've overcome so much, okay? And you are almost like, it's like a breath of fresh air, a sense of reprieve. You're going to be able to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor because you've been working hard, okay? You've been exploring, like I'm getting a sense of you were just moving about, doing your thing through the struggles, the chaos, the conflict, and just overcoming that, so much so that you will be rewarded for your resilience, okay? So keep going, do your thing. That momentum is really speeding that message across for you. I'm getting a sense that the way that you are manifesting, the way that you are maneuvering is transcending this message across the frequencies, okay? It's traveling in the speed of light. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And yeah, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, so knowledge and distrust. So there's a bit of that resilience and adversity that I was talking about in the past energies here that you've had to overcome, right? And you've known this for a long time. You've been almost like I'm getting like a master weaver, a master, something like you are able to dictate the storyline that you wish to have, right? There's a level of charm in that I'm feeling as well, okay? A lot of intensity in terms of that energy I'm feeling as well, okay? And yeah, you're just having a strong sense of balance, invention, and destruction in terms of how you're like transforming and transmuting the energies, right? And you've done this so well, so much so that the universe is ready to reward you. Okay? Yes, you've been doing the investigation, you've been doing the research, I'm almost getting like you've been buying your time so well that it's almost like you're at this, it's like almost like not a standstill, a sense of, it's like you're at a stand, but it's very stable, very controlled. You're holding tight to your sense of security, okay? And you've had a few missed opportunities in the past, but you're not going to let this one slip for you because it's because like you had a sense of fear of failure before, but now you no longer feel a sense of fear of failure. You're letting go of that. You're departing from that energy, and you're allowing yourself to be content in what it is that you have, satisfied, so much so that you're able to fulfill your wishes and pleasures in what you currently have and are able to do in this particular time frame. And that is what's really going to allow you to come into that abundance, come into that sense of balance. It is because like of your wisdom is what I'm hearing. Okay, ooh, we have a little bit of back of the deck energy here, the unknown, a journey is afoot. Okay, that's interesting to see. I'm going to pull that card for you, right? But you've been very full of responsibility and expectations of what the future holds for you, which is why you've been able to really come into the sense of like, almost like I'm feeling very daydreamy vibes, very fantasy vibes. You've been very, I wouldn't say daydreaming, like you're in the wake of the moment, but you're fantasizing on what the future holds for you financially, which is really good. Despite the fact of some of the things that might have happened in the past financially, you've been able to let go of that, right? And so it doesn't deceive you or provide mental blocks that keep you trapped, right? That's what I'm getting there. Yeah, very good vibes. You're very strong, okay? Very confident, getting a strong sense of warmth in how you're creating this energy. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands, okay? In the past energy, Four of Wands is all about you going through a sense of recovery. And I'm getting Four of Wands. I got Four of Sword vibes for some reason. We have like back of the energy of like Four of Swords, okay? So perhaps with that Four of Wands, even though you're having some sense of stability and you're celebrating your home and foundation of the past, that's something you lost, which is why you're recovering with it, with that sense, through the recovery and solitude, that Four of Swords energy that I was sensing there. So you're healing from that energy. So it looks like you've traversed, in the past you've had stability, foundation in your home. You were able to celebrate your accomplishments materially, but you've had to step away from that, somewhere between what you have now and what you had before, with that Four of Swords energy I was sensing. That's interesting. And we do have some of that Four energy popping up as well, so it's interesting to see. Yeah, with the dice there. Okay. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so that's looking to be what your current situation was looking like. With that Five of Pentacles, we're getting a sense of hardships, right? You've had to go through some sense of exclusion and isolation. I was definitely getting that sense of adversity, right? And that adversity had really shaped you, okay? Let's check out what's happening in the near future, which is really just, I was getting that strong sense of just prosperity, that new beginning that you're stepping into, right? And so the energies might very well shape into that, okay? So with that Knight of Wands energy, that Knight of Wands energy is really just you being action-driven, having passionate pursuits, and you're being very intense about it in the near future. And I feel as though you're already in between this state, like going from your current situation to the near future. I feel as though you're already there, which is why you're manifesting so quickly, right? Yeah. Let's see what else we get. And so for your final outcome, ooh, interesting. Universe wants me to take this one. Oh, wow. You have the Wheel of Fortune as your final outcome. That's really beautiful. So with that Wheel of Fortune, getting a strong sense of like, good luck, right? You've reached your destiny, your good fortune, fate, things are changing, cycles are occurring, new cycles, if anything. That's so beautiful. The universe is like, we're going to pour all these cards out and we're going to deliver you the message you need to hear. So yeah, keep traversing forward, keep pushing through all of these hurdles, okay, with that passion, that very passionate pursuit energy we're getting with that Knight of Wands, that drive, that intensity, okay, that sense of curiosity through the pressure, through the stress, the burdens, the strain, all of that, and allow that to transmute into the Wheel of Fortune in your final outcome, okay? So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.